So you're on the second episode already.
Yes.
How much have you done so far? Have you played a big role? Like, where did we start?
Okay.
I know you can't tell us much.
Well, we come back. Basically, the team went to Prague to look for Hetty. There's that mystery of, has Callan seen this place before? And then they're in Romania. So we start right back up with that whole scene. So we're back in Romania, and the mystery kind of unfolds.
So do you have a part in what's going on with that mystery at all, or you just sort of back there?
I do. Nell's role has kind of been beefing up.
Yeah.
She's kind of taken. Hey, here's Barrett. Good.
Our team.
Our team.
Nerdles.
Here we go. Nell has kind of she's getting in touch with her Hetty side. I'll say that.
Okay.
So that little nugget.
Her inner Hetty.
Yeah, we'll leave you with that little nugget.
Okay.
Does that whole storyline, is it end the first episode back, or is it something that's going to keep playing on throughout the episodes?
The inner Hetty?
Well, the inner Hetty, no, but also starting right back from where we left off with the season finale, back overseas, the team's overseas.
It's definitely unsolved, right? We don't know what's going on. So.
It definitely is not. It's not wrapped up in a neat little bow.
Yeah.
No.
It never is.
Lasting ramification.
Oh, yes. Another shocking. Yeah, it'll be a shock.
Okay.
Are you guys play any part, with doing any research or anything, helping any of them find out maybe the truth? Maybe a certain someone?
Well, no.
Do it. There is some stuff we find out, but we're kind of getting tired at the end of the night, and this one has a great idea. She brings some Oreos.
Yeah.
To the ops center.
Well, while the cat's away, the mice will play. So we kind of are, holed up in ops, and we're trying to, kind of solve the mystery, and we're snacking as we're doing that, which is a strict no-no in the Hetty world. So
right.
But she's gone, so have some fun.
There'll be a price to pay when she gets back, right?
Oh, I think maybe yes.
Oh, that means Hetty's coming back.
I was gonna say, right? You're
I think maybe yes.
Maybe she'll find some crumbs.
Yeah.
What is this?
We actually found a couple crumbs. Like we were filming
3 days later.
3 days later, we're like,
there's still crumbs here on the Oreos.
They're still here.
You guys are in trouble with the
Are
crew.
you tired of Oreos now after eating them on set?
Oh my god.
How many scenes did you have to do? How many takes?
There's two different scenes with Oreos.
Yeah.
So we were excited about them at first, and 35 Oreos later.
Yeah. 35 Oreos. I was like, I guess I'm not eating my lunch today because I just had an Oreo lunch.
Do you guys have a vomit bucket nearby?
Well, it's a little spit cup.
Barrett was the swift one who said, you know what, we need to start spitting these out.
Yeah.
This is not healthy. This is not going to be healthy.
How many scripts have you guys? I know you're shooting too, but are you usually reading ahead? So what script have you read up to now?
Honestly,
2.
Oh, really?
We don't-
Okay.
we don't
A lot of
really read
times
ahead.
There's
Okay.
very little.
I keep that under wraps.
Okay.
Even if we did know it.
Probably the day before, we generally have a table read, so I would say generally we'll get the script a day before, and the table read is a day prior to shooting, so maybe 2 or 3 days in advance to shooting, but that's it.
Okay.
Max.
Yeah, that's max. Sometimes it's, day of table read.
So what was it like getting a partner, basically? Everybody else has a partner. Now you've got a partner
great.
now.
I have to say, I love having it because we get to play off each other. We get to, I feel like more is revealed about my character instead of just being like I'm a talking head giving out the information before the crime starts.
Right.
It's like I can do that, but then also like have a competition with her, or have a flirty moment with her, or like a rivalry, or whatever it is we're like doing that week.
Right.
So that's fun for me, and then she gets to vice versa for her.
What makes it more interesting, I think, even just watching the show before I even auditioned for the show, I feel like now Eric, he has conversations, he communicates with other human beings, he's not just, computers all the time, so I like Eric.
As a human element.
Yeah, I like that.
Does any of the tech actually work, or is it mostly you're just doing the actions and then they input, is that something?
No, it's all what you're seeing is totally live. We're actually interfacing
Yes.
with programs that have already been set up. Clearly we don't program them
We don't program them, but
they do,
we
and
operate
we
them.
are operating them live.
Yeah, so if you see a photo, we're really expanding it. A lot of people ask, is that screen, is that all put in post? Is that screen like completely blank when you're working it? And yeah, so we have
It's a
to,
lot of fun, but it's also a challenge because you're doing your lines and you're like trying to. It's a choreographed routine.
there's an extra layer, kind of.
So not only can you do a blooper with your line, but if you mess up what you're doing, you'd have to reshoot.
And
Does that happen? Okay.
Yeah, sometimes, when we'll do the throw, I don't know if you guys know
Yep.
the throw.
Yeah.
That's what I want to
famous
know.
throw.
It's kind of a classic.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Sometimes the throw, like if you don't really wind up and really, muscle it, sometimes it kind of peters out and doesn't pass the edge of the screen, and you're like, oh, and everyone's like, oh, we have to do that again. So that's real. That happens.
So both of you went out in your own ways into the field this past season. So did you like that? Do you think it's going to happen again, or are you going to stay in your little cubicle?
I'd love to go. I mean, you kind of need to be in the cubicle to go outside the cubicle.
Right.
For it to be exciting. So,
Have an appreciation.
have an appreciation. I feel like the audience has appreciation for it. We have an appreciation for it. The characters appreciate for it. So that's fun.
It's kind of earned.
It's earned.
Yeah.
To actually get out of the set and do something outside has to be fun.
Yes.
So yeah, I had a great time on my little episode. I almost got felted.
Right.
And,
I was thinking maybe he should stay home for a little while, stay back home.
Take a little break.
Yeah.
I would love to see, Eric with like a gun in his hand or something.
Right. Oh, really?
What the heck is this?
Yeah. Nell and Eric, I don't think they're trained. They're not trained operatives. They're intelligence and tech operator. So to put a gun in their hands, it would be really interesting, like the ethics behind shooting someone. Would they be able to shoot someone? Would they know when is the right time to defend yourself? So I think all of those questions could be really interesting to see played out.
I'd like to get the bronze in the hands of the brains.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
what do I do with this?
Exactly.
And maybe like vice versa, or like who saves the day? Is it is
The
it
person on the inside or the guy on the outside?
yeah? Is it the brains or is it the brawn? Is it I'm looking at Todd right now. LL right now. It's just like
He's brawn, baby.
just so he's pure brawn.
He's pure brawn, baby.
You'll talk to him later.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think people will kill me if I don't ask if there's any chance of romance between,
Oh my
who
goodness.
have.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I know my readers have been curious,
We're curious,
Yeah.
I think in the beginning it was more of that admiration. I know, especially for Nell, she admired your tech savvy, Eric's tech savviness, and
But there's also like a rivalry.
Yeah.
There's a jealousy that happens, but
now I think there's more of a camaraderie.
that has turned into. I think like you needed to have that happen for like the melding.
Yeah, for the friendship and the appreciation of each other's skills and each other's strengths. So I don't know. I think some beautiful things can grow out of that friendship. So we'll see. Sorry, guys, about 2 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Great.
For actors, what's your advice to them, just pursuing the career in general?
Good question.
I say just preparedness.
Yeah.
Just know your lines, know your research, your background, all of that, and then also just tenacity, like also
Stay with it.
prepare it and then keep with it.
I think the majority of people who are working have been auditioning for 3 to 5 years before you finally see them working. I know that's kind of the case with me. So if I would have quit in that first year or so, oh well, nothing really happened. I mean, I wouldn't be right here with Barrett today. So
But you know, and if you do think that you can do something else, or if you are,
Yeah, if you enjoy something else,
like, this is not for me, or
Yeah.
I don't want to wait another year, like, well,
Yeah.
then stop.
Then don't. Then
Because
do your thing.
it's too hard.
you know? Yeah. But if you
But it's
love
worth
it,
it. Once.
Is there some
once it hits.
security in being in one of the top, rated shows? Or do you think, oh, they could kill me off any day
It
anyways?
feels good, but it is a CBS crime procedural, and
Yeah.
that's been done before.
And
And
people
12
leave.
episodes into our first season, one of series regulars got
Yeah.
shot and killed. So yeah, it was kind of crazy, but
you have to
it keeps
kind
us on
of
our
just
toes.
trust and have faith in this serendipitous nature of things.
Be in the moment.
If it's your time to go, maybe it's your time to go.